Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. And this week's Top 5 Tuesday is going to be my top 5 time management tips. So you guys all know that I am a planner and organizer and I like things to be just all, pretty in a row for me. I just like things to be, oh my goodness, there's a fly in here and it's driving me crazy. I like things to be planned, and I feel like this is why I have really good time management when it comes mainly to work. But these are some of the tips that I have been using to help organize myself at home. I've always used kind of these tips at work, but I was thinking about it because I think it's because I've been getting a little bit overwhelmed at home getting things done. It's really hard working, 40 hours outside of the home. And I'm really gone. I leave at 7 in the morning, don't get home till 5 o'clock at night. And so it's really hard sometimes. You only have 2 days a week. Let's get started because you guys know I like these videos to be short. So tip number 1. Plan. So I really feel like it's so important to plan out your workday. This works like, again, either home or office. Plan, stick to it, and check it off as you go. There is nothing more satisfying than checking off a task that you have completed off of your list. So whether you keep one electronic, keep one written down. I personally, at work, I have it electronic and I use OneNote. So I have a checkbox. I check it off when I am done. At home, I write things down because I can take my list with me because I'm going from room to room or coming back to the room or whatnot. It's just easier for me to have a handwritten list at home. At work, since I am on my computer 24/7 at work, it's easier for me just to have one. I have to use 2 screens. One of my screens has my list. My other screen has the work that I'm working on. So that way I just check it off. So just depending, whatever works for you, plan out your work day. Tip number 2. Declutter and organize. So this is so important. And again, it can at home, at work, declutter your life. Make sure everything is just decluttered. And so let me give an example for something really quickly at the office. Your inbox, your email inbox. Do not keep your email inbox with a bunch of unread emails. Do not try to clean it out as much as you can. Archive the old emails. You don't have to get rid of them, just archive them. I try to only keep 30 days, like the current month is what I do, not 30 days. The current month emails in my actual email inbox, which I need to do because work has been insanely busy lately, so I have not done that. But I think I have like 3 months worth of emails right now in my email box. But I try to keep the current month, so when I go back to work on Monday, I'm going to clean them all out. I will only have July in my actual inbox. I have my Outlook tasks on the left and my archives on the right. I have Outlook tasks on my left. I have my, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's chasing the fly. And then I have all my archived emails so I can just get to them over there. So just that's one way you can do it in the office about decluttering. Make sure your desk is cleared off. That could be at home or at work. Just make sure your desk is decluttered so you can find things. Make sure your house is decluttered. So when you move from room to room cleaning, you're not having to declutter as well as clean. Just sometimes there's a ton out there on Pinterest, some decluttering kind of programs that you can use. There's like a 30-day program where you declutter a certain thing every day. Just go through that list possibly and see which one of them pertain to you. You may not have some of those areas that it is, recommending you declutter, but you can work it around to your schedule and your life. So declutter and organize your life. Number 3, prioritize. For me, I love to prioritize my tasks. This is probably one of the most important. If you get anything out of this video at all, this is one thing that I feel like has helped me every single time. I like to get the worst task out of the way first. So at home, that is by far, without doubt, the bathrooms. If I don't do the bathrooms first, honestly, they're probably not going to get done. Not in the way that I want them to get done. I'm talking about deep cleaning bathrooms. What I'll end up doing usually if I don't do them first is I'll just go swish and wipe them and that's it. I won't do the deep cleaning that needs to be done in them. But if I do it first, it's like this feeling of accomplishment, getting that thing that you hate the most. It almost feels like you accomplished your full list. You know, just so prioritize. When you write out your list, you don't have to write them out in the order you want to do them. What you can do is, unless you're like me and you don't like it to be out of order, but so you can write your list down the first time and then reprioritize it into your permanent list. That's what I do. But so just prioritize it with your worst task down, and usually your worst task is going to be your longest task anyway. So some people like to get their short tasks done out of the way first and get to their bigger tasks. Some people like to do their bigger tasks and then do the shorter ones later. However you want to do it, but I just try one time doing that thing you hate the most first. Get it off your list and you just see how you feel. See how you feel, because it is such a feeling of accomplishment to get it done. So that's, just prioritize it, but prioritize it however you want. Like I said, you do the small tasks first, you know, go down that way. Large tasks first, go down that way. However it works for you, but prioritize your tasks. Don't just try to do them in just some random order. Prioritizing, you'll get them done quicker. Number 4. Start early and don't procrastinate. So that's another thing that I have a huge struggle with, is procrastinating and just not doing it right as soon as I get up in the morning. Meal prepping is a good example of that. I used to, when I first started meal prepping, I would do it before anybody else was even out of bed. I set the alarm. I got up early, 5 o'clock in the morning. I would start my meal prep, have it all done before anybody else got up in the morning. But lately, I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, just not doing it as soon as I get up in the morning. Same with my to-do list, not doing it as soon as I get up. And then I find myself like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like, oh, I still need to do that. So then it's almost like a chore versus like, you know, something I really do and I do like to get done. So start early and just get it done, get out of the way. Then you have the whole rest of your day to spend with your family, spend with your kids, you know, whatnot. Just get it done. Don't procrastinate, because believe me, it's not going to get done while you're waiting. And number 5. Focus on the task at hand. So don't let yourself focus on all the tasks. So that's another thing too. It kind of comes down to like when you're looking at your list and you're just like, oh, I have so much to do. And then you spend a lot of time looking at the whole, and you're just standing there looking at, okay, I can do this. And that comes back to the prioritizing. If you've already prioritized your list, just, okay, you've prioritized it, you got it done. Now start at the top and just go and do it. Get it done. Don't focus on, okay, I got this done, now I gotta do this, oh, I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to do this. You know, you are gonna talk yourself out of doing it. You're gonna spend a lot of time just focusing on all of them rather than just focusing on the task at hand. And also another thing comes back to focusing on the task at hand. I find I used to turn on a movie or a TV show or something and have that in the background. I would catch myself though getting drawn into it. So what I started doing when I'm cleaning the house, I turn on music because I don't stop and get drawn into that as much. When I'm meal prepping though, since it's right in front of me, I'm standing just at my kitchen counter, I do play a show, TV show or whatever, but I play shows that I've watched before. That's why I pick things like Seinfeld or Friends or ones that, you know, I've watched the entire seasons of, so it's not like I'm going to miss anything if I have to walk into the garage to go get something, so I don't find myself, you know, pausing it and then getting, you know, so I am still just doing what I need to get done, but I am focusing on the task at hand, not on things surrounding me and around me. Those are my top 5 tips for time management. I hope they help you out. Let me know if you have any other additional tips to add to this that have helped you out. Then people can read and they can get some more tips. And let me know if you already do this and if any of these help you out. So I will talk to you all on the next Top 5 Tuesday. Bye guys!